At the FlixBus stop near Modlin Airport, I found myself getting on the bus, which, to my surprise, seemed completely empty. It looked like I was the only passenger. I had rushed from the Red Tower to make it here in time, but finding a ride turned out to be more challenging than I expected. Neither Uber nor Bolt was available, so I had no choice but to walk the entire way. After more than 30 minutes of brisk walking, I finally made it, just in time for the bus. The FlixBus began its journey, slowly pulling away from the stop near Modlin Airport. The distance to Warsaw was around 40 kilometers, and I knew it would take a little over an hour, possibly longer due to the typical traffic along the way. I had pre-booked my ticket for about €5 using their app, which made the process easy. I planned to get off at Młociny bus stop, where I'd switch to the metro. From there, I'd take the line to Świętokrzyska and then walk the rest of the way to my hotel. The bus moved smoothly, and I settled in, thinking about the day's adventures while keeping an eye on the time. As I gazed out the bus window, the scenery was a mix of lush green fields, trees swaying gently in the breeze, and the occasional stretch of farmland. Vehicles whizzed past us in the opposite direction, adding a sense of motion to the otherwise peaceful landscape. We passed a few buildings, including car showrooms, gas stations, and the unmistakable golden arches of a McDonald's. Soon enough, the bus pulled into the station, signaling the next phase of my trip to Warsaw. The Młociny bus station had a quiet, almost serene atmosphere when I arrived. I noticed only a couple of buses parked, with few passengers coming and going. Despite its calmness, the station was well organized and clean, offering a smooth transition from bus to metro. Just a short walk away, the metro station awaited. After buying my 20-minute ticket for 3:40 Lodi, I made my way to the M1 platform, ready to catch the train toward Kabady. My plan was to get off at Świętokrzyska and then take a walk to the hotel. After a few minutes of waiting, the M1 train arrived, and I stepped inside. Warsaw's metro system consists of two lines, M1, which runs north to south, and M2, which runs east to west. It's an efficient and modern system, though at that moment, the train had only a few passengers, making for a quiet ride. Shortly, I got off at Świętokrzyska station. I rode the escalator up, taking a moment to observe my surroundings. Świętokrzyska is a central hub in Warsaw's metro network, connecting both the M1 and M2 lines. I climbed a final set of stairs and emerged at the intersection of Świętokrzyska and Marszałkowska streets, where the city's pulse was unmistakable. Outside, one particular building immediately drew my attention. A charming structure that Google Maps identified as the Lalka Theater, known for its children's performances. The streets were lined with cars in both directions, weaving through the traffic lights, while a few pedestrians waited at crosswalks. The atmosphere was lively, capturing the essence of downtown Warsaw. In front of me was a large multi-story building with a McDonald's on the ground floor. As I took in my surroundings, two yellow trams crossed paths, a familiar sight in Warsaw. The city's trams are iconic, forming a crucial part of its public transport system. I noticed Sezam, a large cooperative store well known to Warsaw locals, offering a wide selection of groceries, household items, and daily necessities. Intrigued by the Lalka Theater, I decided to explore it a bit before heading to my hotel. I started strolling down Marszałkowska Street, soaking in the sights and sounds of Warsaw's vibrant streetscape. Turning right, I approached the Lalka Theater, an impressive building standing around 3 stories tall, with a distinct facade that combines historical charm and modern touches. The building's architecture exudes warmth and nostalgia, with decorative elements that hint at its whimsical interior. Nearby, construction activities added a hint of change to the area, with workers and machinery working on what appeared to be renovations. As I walked closer, I noticed a small crowd gathered around an intriguing monument on my right. This was the Obelitowi II, a solemn granite obelisk that serves as a tribute to the victims of Warsaw's struggles and resistance during World War II. The tall, Polish stone and minimalistic design give it a dignified presence. As I turned back to the Lalka Theater, its exterior details came into clearer focus. The building itself is characterized by rows of sturdy pillars supporting the front facade. Across the street, towering skyscrapers create a striking contrast. These tall, sleek buildings stand in a variety of shapes, showcasing the modernity of Warsaw's urban growth. The theater's stone construction has an aged, historic look, hinting at its place in Warsaw's cultural landscape. In front of the Lalka Theater, a small garden stretches out, bordered by a scattering of flowers that add a touch of color. Just beyond the garden, a modest fountain catches the eye, its gentle flow of water providing a peaceful ambiance and enhancing the theater's inviting atmosphere. The theater itself features a distinctive clock tower as part of its structure, a quiet but elegant focal point rising above the main entrance. The clock, though not grand in size, offers a classic touch to the building's otherwise simple facade. After leaving the theater, I began my walk back to the hotel, ready to call it a day. The streets were bustling with people heading home, working professionals, students, and cyclists weaving through the cityscape. Soon, I came across a small park featuring the iconic Solidarność sign. Across the street, I noticed an organization, which translates to Trade and Service Cooperative of Legal Entities Farmers Self-Help, which supports local communities. Solidarność sign symbolizes Poland's historic solidarity movement. This influential movement, which emerged in the 1980s, was instrumental in advocating for workers' rights and opposing the communist government, ultimately playing a crucial role in Poland's journey toward democracy. As I continued my walk, I spotted a little store, a familiar sight for anyone used to shopping in Europe. Just to the right of it stood the Museum of Fryderyk Chopin in Warsaw, a cultural gem dedicated to the life and legacy of one of Poland's most famous composers. Housed in the beautifully renovated Ostrowski Palace, the museum offers a comprehensive look at Chopin's life, showcasing original manuscripts, letters, and personal items. The interactive exhibits engage visitors with Chopin's music, allowing them to experience his compositions in various forms. One of the highlights is the multimedia display that combines audio, visual elements, and historical context to deepen understanding of his work and its impact on music history. As I walked on, I came across the Tamka footbridge. Walking underneath it, I noticed an impressive mural on a nearby building, which appeared to celebrate a Polish sports team. Mural art has become a vibrant part of Warsaw's urban landscape, often reflecting local culture, history, or sports pride. This particular mural likely captured the spirit of the team it represented, showcasing the community's passion for sports and team loyalty. Such artwork not only beautifies the city, but also tells stories about the people and their heritage. In the distance, I spotted the iconic Świętokrzyski Bridge, a striking structure that elegantly spans the Vistula River. I thought to myself that exploring it the next day would be a great idea, as the bridge offers picturesque views of the city. With that thought in mind, I continued on my way to the hotel, eager to rest and reflect on the day's adventures.